watching this video because you just downloaded a copy of my latest book titled Get Rich. I'm super excited that you decided to download my book, not just for the purpose of downloading, but because I've loaded the book with a lot of motivation, a lot of great pictures, and just a whole lot of excitement. Like, you could be anywhere physically in this world and be able to accomplish so many different things with your life just by changing the way that you think. And I think one of the most powerful thoughts that I've ever had in my life, as not just a woman but as a writer, was when I understood that when you're born rich, that you're bound to get rich. Coming into this world, it's like, just even being an American, like, the first thing that I consciously think about is how hard it is to develop yourself as an entrepreneur, how hard it is to build and connect with so many other peoples and so many different cultures just around the world, period. And I just come to the conclusion that no matter how hard that it gets, like, your fight, that when you become spiritually and emotionally strong, that you're next in line. There's a ladder. There's a huge ladder when it comes to success. And we're all, as entrepreneurs, we're on this ladder and we're fighting for our freedom. We're fighting for what rightfully belongs to us. But in order for us to receive it, it's not just enough for me to be able to say, I'm a writer. Of course, I have to have my actions behind it. I have to publish books. I have to work freelance. I have to get different projects. I have to prove myself in what I say. It's not what others say about me. It's what I say about myself. And I wanted to offer not just the book itself, Get Rich. Like, I'm a huge fan of Get Rich or Die Trying, the story about 50 Cent, because it's so inspirational. But what's so inspirational is the understanding that most millionaires are self-made. 85% of the millionaires in the world are self-made. Billionaires are only a small percentage of the world. Those who choose to read, another small percentage of the world. And most Americans don't even read. But all successful individuals, all wealthy individuals, all rich individuals, they have a habit of reading. And so what I want you to be able to gain from reading my book is not only motivation, but to know that in the end of this, there will be an increase in your level of thinking. There'll be an increase in your knowledge about how to act, how to perform, how to behave, and how to even be tolerant of the game that's being played in order for you to be able to accomplish the things that you were put here to accomplish. And that's a process. That takes time. It takes understanding that time not only belongs to you, but it takes understanding how to operate in this space that we all have been given to operate in. And I'm just so happy because I'm able to finally reach the end of this huge project that's probably one of the smallest books that I've ever written. And I wanted to make it small because one of my past mentors told me something that was so profound that I will never forget it. And he said all the greatest came from something that was so simple. And that's when I read The Science of Getting Rich. It was like one of the first books that I probably I dove immediately into, like, I gotta read this right now. But what I learned from it was the fact that it created so many great individuals. And I know that this book is not for everyone, but if you have a spirit inside of you and you're already aware of that spirit, what this is going to do, it's going to throw some flame on that fire that's already there, and it's going to light it up, and it's going to push you and encourage you that there's fight, that not only after the fire and after the storm, that you're going to be able to live exactly as you have chosen to live. Like, it's your desire, it's your aspiration, it's your own personal ambition that gets you to live a phenomenal life. And as an author, Yeah, I had a lot of bad days. A lot of them. I had days where I was down, out, and many people know, like, even suffering with depression. But I've learned as a woman that in spite of everything that I go through, everything that you can go through, that it's all for a reason. And that reason for me was for me to be able to still be able to say that the God that I serve, the one God that I serve, is able to bring you through any and every storm. As long as you wake up every day and you continue to repeat, all things are possible. All things are possible. All things are possible. Have a daily habit of being in positive mindset. You can combat all those negative things that are fighting you with one positive thought can destroy all negativity. And I truly believe that we're coming into a time, into a season to where some of you who have been given business have been equipped with spiritual power to be able to catapult people into the next dimension. And that's what this book is going to do. It's going to catapult you as an individual. It's going to hook you into the next dimension of your life, because spiritual awareness and spiritual success is totally different than any other type of success. When you've been shown something in the spirit by God, it takes something different in order to manifest what you've been seeing. And that can be difficult if you're around people who know you got something different, but they don't know how to really pull it out of you because they're just looking at business itself. But when you have been given something in the spirit, it's going to take someone who's been through those same birthing pains in order to bring you out. And it is a huge goal for Get Rich is to bring you out of that old way of thinking, bring you out of that mentality, and go get what's yours. You're powerful. You're able and you're capable as a woman, as a man, as a child, as an individual to conquer so many things in this life. And all you have to do is start taking what God has already given you and increase, increase, increase. No one can do that for you. No one. But with the daily motivation, the daily aspirations, I can guarantee you that if you make a change in your life right now, that from this day forward, you're going to see something miraculous happen only if you believe in the power and the magic of getting rich. You have to believe in that. You know, I believe there's something special about millionaires and billionaires. I think that they believe on a unique level. Like they trust on a unique level. Like they're fearless individuals. They're individuals who are willing to try something different. They don't think inside the box. They think outside of the box. And in life, that's what it's going to take for you to set the bar high, for you to be able to touch the bar that you set, and for you to be able to keep going against all adversity and win. So enjoy my book. Have fun while you're reading it. Invite others to read it. Read it in your book club, whatever. Like, put the word out there. Like, I really went through some hard times, but I know that there's some awesome women who are out there who are on fire with their vision, and they're just looking to connect with that one right person. And I want to be that one right person that you connect with. 30 minutes free consultations. I offer them. Give me a call, shoot me an email. I'm so excited to connect with you. I'm so excited about us connecting as a unit to do something so phenomenal in this season, and not let every year just keep coming and keep going, each days keep coming and keep going without doing something so different. If you can't, as a person, as a woman, as a man, hold on to that one power, that fire, if you can't say, regardless of what comes your way, if you cannot say out loud, I am a winner, I am a conqueror, I'm going to fight what's fighting me. If you can't say that, you're not ready. And you weren't born for this, because people who are born for this can see all adversity head on and look at that same adversity and say, you know what? I've already seen myself winning. I've already seen myself rich. So there's only one thing I have to do now, and that's get rich.